Season 1 of Black Ops 7 and Warzone has introduced a brand new limited time mode in conjunction with the Fallout crossover event called Power Armour Royale. The mode isn't exactly new to Warzone, we've had Juggernaut Royale in the past, but this is a little bit different. In this video, I'm going to show you how to win every single game with these few simple tricks to help you get a head start. Now, before I begin, I want to make it clear that there isn't some kind of secret method to guarantee a win or anything. There isn't some kind of cheat that you can do. I'm just going to explain how you can set yourself up so you're prepared for when things get a bit crazy in the endgame circles. So first of all, when you jump in, you'll notice at the bottom of your screen is a fusion core progress bar, and the way you fill this up is by collecting fusion cores, which are found inside the green radiation zones. Personally, I think that Train Station is by far the best place to find the fusion cores, but I'm sure there are other places that are pretty good as well. Now, the green radiation zones aren't fixed in the same place every single game, although after a handful of games that I've played, Train Station was in a radiation zone in all but one match, so it's a pretty common place for it to be. Inside the radiation zone, you'll gradually take damage as if you were in the gas, but not as strong. The only way to heal up is by using the Radaway stims. Now, these are different to normal stims, and in fact using normal stims in the radiation zone won't heal you, and the Radaway stims won't heal you in the gas. So it's important you know which ones you actually have on you. You can buy Radaway stims from any buy station, so if you do need them, you can head over to a buy station and buy at least a couple, and then once you've used one or two, you can then head over to a supply crate to get more for free when you run out. Inside the radiation zones, you'll see three types of loot crates. Now, you'll see the standard grey loot crates, which give you random pieces of loot, just like in any Warzone match. You'll find Vault crates, which are the blue and yellow crates, which give you fusion cores, and then you'll see Power crates, which can only be opened when you're using Power Armour, and these are grey and red. You'll also see these Nuka-Cola machines as well, which let you buy fusion cores in exchange for a small amount of cash, but they do have a fairly long cooldown, so you can't try and spam buy fusion cores because it just doesn't work. Once you've found enough fusion cores to fill up your progress bar at the bottom of your screen, you'll be able to head over to a Power Armour drop and enter the suit. As I said earlier in the video, we've seen a similar mode like this before because Power Armour suits are actually just Juggernaut suits. You do get increased protection from gunfire, and you'll get a free chain gun with unlimited ammo. You can also swap weapons to a shotgun as well, but it's not worth using in my opinion. Once you're in your Power Armour, you'll need to take note of your health percentage, because when you get shot, it'll feel like you're taking a lot of damage when you're actually not, but at the same time, it's easy to forget and not realise how low your health is whilst you're in the suit. Once you're in your Power Armour, you can open the special power crates, which are grey and red, and inside will sometimes be better versions of the chain gun and shotgun that you have by default. You'll also be able to find a couple of field upgrades as well, and so far I've only seen two of these. There's a Tesla coil, which is basically an EMP, and a mini nuke, which is essentially a very strong RPG that you can shoot once. The chain gun isn't very accurate, but it does an insane amount of damage, so if you can try and get at least two teammates in Power Armour, bearing in mind the mode is trios only, you'll be set up for success here. In the games I played, a lot of people seem to just get themselves Power Armour and forget about their team, so always try and have numbers over other teams. Killing other players, opening power crates, and completing contracts will give you fusion cores that you can pick up whilst you're inside Power Armour to heal you. If you're low on health and can't get any more cores, then you can always just eject yourself out of the armour and then regroup with your team, and you should be able to do some more looting to get more fusion cores. Weirdly, and this is just my opinion here, I found that taking the low ground was much better than taking the high ground whilst in Power Armour. The angle can be pretty tough in the armour whilst you're looking down, so if you can, try and get on the low ground, because when people are on rooftops, I just found it was a lot easier to suppress them with the chain gun. All of these tips helped me to get my team to 3 wins in the mode pretty easily, and I wouldn't say we were necessarily the best teams in the matches, but the whole point of the mode is to grab the armour and use it to your advantage. I really like this mode, and I actually think it's really casual and fun. There are some bots in the mode as well, but they're basically just NPCs that shoot you occasionally, and they don't do a lot of damage either. So aside from the very lackluster bots dotted around, it's all real players, so it can be a challenge at times, but overall it is just a really fun mode. So try this out for yourself and see how you get on. This LTM looks like it'll be in Warzone for around about 3 weeks or so, which is plenty of time to give it a try. Thank you for watching, guys. Please remember to like the video if you found it helpful, subscribe for more Warzone content like this, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Goodbye!